Dwight from Mountain Yotas to talk to you today about the Switchback X1 from Super Pacific. First things first, I'm going to let you know Mountain Yotas is officially partnered up with Super Pacific, so we can do sales, service, and installs right here on I-70 in Wadsworth, saving you a trip all the way to Oregon. If you'd like to do it here, hit us up. We'd be happy to help you through the whole process. All right, so the number one thing everybody notices about the Super Pacific is how great this thing looks. It just kind of fits with Toyota styling. The doors are angular. You don't just have a big box on the back of your truck, and it's just a beautiful design. The Switchback X1's looks are really only topped by its functionality, which is no surprise because Peter, the founder of Super Pacific and engineer, worked at Nike's Dream Lab as an innovation designer for almost 5 years before starting Super Pacific. Besides its great looks and functionality, it's also really strong. This thing is built like an airplane. It's made from aerospace grade materials and put together with solid rivets. That means this thing's really strong, but it's also flexible, so it'll allow you to go off-road and you don't have to worry about the strength and rigidity of your camper. You can just go have a blast and it'll be there just fine when you're ready to use it. In fact, it's so strong that you can access the entire length of your truck bed from the side doors because there's no cross members needed. All of the tent fabric is made from a marine grade 9-ounce fabric, and it comes with a really high quality mattress as well. There's big windows on the sides with screens, and they have storm doors to lock everything up and insulate the inside of the tent while keeping moisture out. There's also a really clever batten system that allows you to spring out a vent rain fly to get some airflow inside of your tent. One of my favorite things about the X1 is the modular bed platform. You can have one continuous platform. You can move one of the modular panels into itself so that you have a pass-through on one side and a nightstand on the other. You can remove both of those modular panels so that you have a true split level pass-through camper. And watch this. The entire bed platform pushes out of the way so that you can stand up in your entire truck bed from front to back. This is really convenient while camping, while skiing, if you need to change and the weather's bad outside, or you just want a place to hang out and escape the weather for a little bit. This is the most convenient feature that I've ever seen in a canopy camper. On the inside, there's also built-in wire chases so you can do all of your electrical work, and it makes it easy to make it look really nice and clean. There's also built-in riv nuts on the inside, and you can use Super Pacific's Molly panels to do just about whatever you can dream up on the inside as far as your setup goes. All of the doors have 2-stage latches, so you can have a soft close mode just in case somebody's sleeping inside, or you can have a hard close mode to lock everything up. The rear door comes as either a solid panel or you can get an optional window in the back. And on the cab side, there's also an option for an operable cab window, so you can access the bed of your truck from inside the cab if you need to grab drinks out of a cooler. One of the cool things about the outside is the custom extrusions that have T-slots on the top, sides, and on the bottom of the perimeter of the whole tent. Also, this design was really thought through because you don't have to get a special roof rack that's really short in the front in order to run a roof rack on the cab of your truck. The Super Pacific works with all full-size roof racks across the board. Just another example of how they thought through their design on this thing from front to back. The Switchback X1 for a Tacoma costs just under $13,000, and if you have a full-size pickup, it's only $500 more. The lead time for a Tacoma-sized camper is 10 weeks, and for all other models, it's 16 weeks. Those costs don't include shipping or installation, and then there's other things you're gonna wanna think about, like if you're adding a full build out in the back, you're gonna get really heavy. In a Tacoma, we'd strongly recommend doing a re-gear, which we specialize in here at Mountain Yotas, and you wanna address your suspension if you get really heavy in the back too, which we'd be happy to help you with here as well. Another cool thing is that you can choose from 6 colors for the base of your camper, and the tent fabric comes in either gray or tan. There's a lot of details we could get into about the Switchback X1 from Super Pacific, but I think that's a really good brief intro to the features and functionality of this camper. We're gonna do a deep dive. We're going on a trip all the way from Denver to Portland, down the entire Pacific coast, and then back to Denver from there in my brand new Super Pacific camper on my Tacoma. So give us about a month from the date of this video to get that video released. So why don't you give us a subscribe, like, and comment below if there's any questions that you have, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks.